The US-China relations are warming again, but is that actually bad for India? So the relationship between the US and China may be entering a new phase again. So during the Donald Trump's latest Beijing visit, both Donald Trump and Xi Jinping spoke in an unusually positive tone. Trump praised Xi heavily while China said it wants a more constructive, strategic, and stable relationship with the United States. Xi even said China's doors would open wider for American companies. But at the same time, China also made one thing extremely clear: Taiwan remains a strict red line. Now, why does this matter so much for global markets and especially for India? Because the US and China together control a massive part of global trade, manufacturing, technology, AI, semiconductors, and capital flows. So, whenever tensions cool between these two superpowers, markets across the world pay attention immediately. And honestly, this development creates both opportunities and risks for India. First, let's look at the positives for India. So, if US China tensions reduce, global risk appetite usually improves. That means better sentiment in equities, better global growth expectation, and low fears around supply chain disruptions. This can help Indian exporters as well. Sectors like IT services, industrials, auto ancillary, engineering exports, and logistics could benefit if global demand improves. Even foreign institutional flows into emerging markets can improve when geopolitical tensions cool. And globally, themes like AI infrastructure, industrial capex, shipping, and manufacturing can continue seeing strong momentum. But here's the bigger risk for India. So, over the last few years, India became one of the biggest beneficiaries of China plus one strategy. Global companies wanted to diversify away from China because of trade wars, sanctions, supply chain disruptions, and geopolitical uncertainty. That created huge opportunity for India in electronics manufacturing, specialty chemicals, textiles, solar manufacturing, and export led industries. But if US China relations improve meaningfully, some companies may slow down their shift away from China, and that could reduce the urgency behind the China plus one theme. That is the biggest long term concern for Indian manufacturing players. Now, let's look at some Indian sectors could face fresh competition as well. So, if China regains stronger access to global capital and trade, Chinese companies could become far more competitive again, especially in sectors like electronics, solar, chemicals, engineering goods, and industrial exports. That means Indian companies operating in these areas may face tougher pricing pressure globally. Even capital flows could get impacted. Remember, China has massively underperformed global markets for years. So, if global investors suddenly become bullish on China again, some emerging market money could rotate away from India towards Chinese equities. And since India already trades at premium valuations, markets may become more selective. Now, coming to the Taiwan issue. Despite all the positive headlines, the biggest risk has not disappeared. China clearly warned the US over Taiwan during the meeting, and Taiwan remains one of the most important geopolitical flashpoints in the world because it sits at the center of the semiconductor supply chain. So, even though relations look warmer right now, the rivalry between the US and China is far from over. The AI war, chip restrictions, technology competition, and military tensions can still flare up anytime. So, the biggest takeaway is this: the US and China are not becoming best friends again, they are simply trying to prevent the rivalry from becoming too economically damaging. For India, this creates both opportunities and headwinds. So, in the short term, better global sentiment can help markets, but in the long term, India still needs to strengthen its manufacturing ecosystem aggressively. Because if China stabilizes relations with the West again, global competition could become much tougher.